Good morning, guys. Divine Pisces 222. I am going to do an energy check-in for our twin flame friends today. I just wanted to thank everyone who has subscribed so far. I am almost at 60 subscribers right now. That's amazing, and I'm so grateful. Thank you so much. I also wanted to get a message out because you guys know who have been watching me know that I've been having dreams. Last night was the 7th night in a row, and there have been a couple of nights where I've had 2 dreams in one night, and last night was one of those. And normally I don't talk about my dreams because the messages are personal, but this time it was almost a collective message, and so I'm being called to kind of talk about it. And I don't want this video to run too long, so, I apologize for that, but I do feel like this message needs to get out. So the first dream I had, this is going to sound weird, okay? I basically was dreaming about the Disney version of The Little Mermaid. Now, at first I was like, well, what the heck, and it was cartoon, but it was also real life. Really weird. And then it dawned on me that the reason I was dreaming about that version was because my divine masculine actually favors the Disney prince, the Disney version of the prince in that story. And then it later dawned on me what was being told to me here. And he actually showed up as himself later on in that dream, which was really weird. And then I woke back up, and then I fell asleep again and got another dream. He came back and a completely different message. So, sorry guys, my daughter hit her pacifier. I'm so sorry. Okay, so the message that I got from the first dream, I don't know if anybody knows the original story of The Little Mermaid. The Disney version kind of makes it, super happy ending and whatnot. But the original version, the Hans Christian Andersen version, it's not so happy. But if you look at the story of The Little Mermaid, it's actually a classic twin flame story, right? You have 2 individuals from completely different worlds, literally, right? Who come together, and she ends up saving him from a shipwreck, and he, in the end, in the Hans Christian Andersen story, ends up not recognizing her, who she is, and ends up marrying someone else, right? And after that happens, the sea witch comes to the Little Mermaid and tells her if she wants to return home to the sea, all she has to do is kill the prince, who has already married someone else, a karmic, right? And she doesn't do it. Instead, she kills herself and throws herself overboard and becomes sea foam, right? So this is significant because it kind of touches on the whole idea of unconditional love. Basically, the divine feminine, in this case, the Little Mermaid, loves her DM so much that she would rather, surrender herself than harm him in any way, despite the choices that he's made, despite the fact that he doesn't recognize who she is. That she is his divine feminine and that they're supposed to be together. He settles for a karmic, right? So I found that message to be very significant, especially with the fact that I had a second dream right after that. It was crazy. It was like there were all these things in between me and my DM that were keeping us apart from talking, just in physical space. Sorry again. Anyway, so the dream, there were like all these things in the way, in physical space, keeping us apart. And toward the end, it was really weird. There was this woman that I didn't know, but it's like she was giving me advice, right? But there was something wrong with her. Like, I really couldn't put my finger on it in the dream, but when I woke up, I realized it was like, kind of like how I've spoken about before, there are certain readers out there that they're not even really twin flames. They pretend to be twin flames, and I'm not going to spin a conspiracy theory, okay? Because I've heard this all over the place, and I really hate the drama and the feuds between readers and all this. I really am not a big fan of it, and that's something that you will not find on my channel. I don't do drama, okay? But it was like it was pinpointing that there are negative forces, negative entities that are trying to prevent twin flames from reuniting. Now, whether that's the karmic situation, whether that's an actual dark entity, which there are dark entities out there that feed on our low vibrational status, like, you know, what we call demons or non-earthly bound spirits that come here and terrorize people, you know, to keep them in a low vibration so they can feed off of their energy. That's something that happens. Spiritual attachments, things like that, right? But it could also be addictions. It can be you know, really anything that keeps you in a low vibrational state, that keeps you away from your twin, right? And there are a lot of readers out there that, you know, talk about the karmic and the karmic spinning all these webs and this deceit and trying to keep you away from your DM. And some of that may be true. And I know I did a reading on that before, like in the 3D, you know, she may not realize what she's doing. You know, she's trying to keep the DM with her, right? But in the 5D, the karmic, if it's a person, the karmic partners, including yours, right? We all know what's going on in the 5D. We all made this contract, basically, you know, saying, hey, here are the lessons we're going to learn. Here are the obstacles we're going to have to face here. So in essence, the karmic does know about you. Your karmic does know about your DM. They just may not translate that into the 3D right now, right? So despite the dark forces out there, despite the readers telling you things, and please be very, very careful who you listen to, okay? Any red flags that come up, you know, and I've listed them before, specifically people who do like the twin flame / soulmate readings. I just find that really weird, right? Okay, so just be very careful the advice that you get, okay? You want to trust yourself, mostly. You want to trust your intuition. You want to trust what your higher self is telling you. If your higher self is telling you that something's not right about the message that you're receiving, trust that, okay? That's the thing. You have to trust yourself, right? So yeah, sorry, I thought that was really, really interesting, and it felt like that message just wasn't just for me this time. So I did want to share. Okay, I promise I'll get this reading done eventually. I'm so sorry. Okay, so, but yeah, so just to add on to that, if you guys have had weird dreams, messages, or if you feel like there's anything significant in your dreams that you feel like the collective needs to know, please share it in the comments. You know, if we're getting this information, we need to share it with each other. You know, we're a soul family, we're a soul group. So if you're learning a lesson, you know, pass it forward, pay it forward, okay? All right, let's get going here. Hopefully this won't be a super long video. I really don't like long reads. And you know, if you're not interested in this beginning part, please feel free to skip through. That's perfectly fine. If I can figure out how to timestamp, I'll do that. Oh, okay. All right. Well, High Priestess is back. Right? It's good. I know there for a while, you know, we've been feeling pretty frustrated here, but actually, I actually woke up feeling perfectly contented. I know all day yesterday I was angry as a bull in a rodeo. I was so angry yesterday morning, and I had no reason to be. Like, I was at work with all my, like, stones and everything around me trying to raise my vibrations because I was just angry. But today I'm feeling alright. And this, you know, this is showing me that the Divine Feminines are feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty good about themselves this morning. You may have received some communication, maybe. That's good. But overall, I feel like we're feeling pretty good. Pretty grounded. Pretty balanced today. And Pisces here. I guess this is significant for me because of the dreams, you know. Pisces is kind of the ruler of the subconscious, the dreams, the chameleon. So if you guys have been having dreams, any messages from your DM in dreams here, Also, some of you may be a Pisces, Pisces rising, moon, or your DM may have Pisces in his chart somewhere here. I'm going to get one more. Okay. Ooh. All right. All right. So this is telling me this particular group of this collective here, we're really starting to come into our own here. Now, this could be the DM, this could be the DF, it could be you both, right? As you come into union with yourself, your DM is going to come into union with himself, and then ultimately you'll be in union together, right? So this kind of goes back to this here, feeling secure, feeling good, feeling grounded. That's good, right? That's good. Don't forget the spiritual side, though, right? Okay. All right, guys, that's pretty good. Pretty good. Much better. We're starting off better than we, were yesterday. Clear. That's good. See what else we got here. What's going on in Divine Masculine's world in his 3D. Today, Divine Masculine. Okay, so those tower moments that you and Divine Masculine have been having or going to have here is bringing balance to the situation. Right? Scales of justice. Scales are tipping. The tide is turning for a lot of you. And again, you may be feeling this. Probably are. I know that I've been feeling particularly unbalanced for the last couple days. Like I said yesterday, I was super, super angry for no reason. But today I'm good, right? Maybe it was the dreams I had. I don't know. But I'm feeling much, much better than I was yesterday. Okay. Okay. The choice is before him. He has a choice to make. Now, he had been previously in a position where it was like out of sight, out of mind. He didn't want to deal with it. He doesn't want to face it. And he's still kind of in that energy, but he at least recognizes now that he does have a choice. He does have free will. And that's what kind of sucks about this journey. It's divinely guided, but at the same time, we still have free will. Your DM has free will. Okay. But he understands now there is a choice to be made of the divine here. The divine is trying to guide him. His third eye is starting to open up here. And even though he doesn't see it in the 3D yet, his observer does. And the divine is guiding him to make that choice. So, like I said, some of you may be receiving communication very, very soon. Now, it may not be final communication, meaning, it just may be another step. You may be triggered again, so keep that in mind. But a lot of things are opening up for the DMs right now. Okay. Yep. He's on fire. Okay. Again, a lot of downloads from the divine here. And he is holding on for dear life. Right? I don't think he's as stuck as he was, but he's in this 3D illusion that he's stuck where he's at. And the divine's trying to tell him that he's not stuck. He can do anything, go anywhere, be anyone. That, his situation, imprisonment, is an illusion. Right? That's 2 2s right there. $11.11. That's pretty cool. Actually, that's pretty significant because yesterday I saw 11.11 6 times. I don't know about you guys, but I thought that was pretty crazy. All right. So, clear. Divine Feminine. How does the Divine Masculine view the Divine Feminine today? Or, how is the Divine Feminine doing? Either way, either message is fine. Ooh, baby is so fussy today, guys. I swear, there are so many things trying to keep me from getting this message out. I don't know what's happening, man. Like, yesterday with my computer just fizzling out, the day before with baby being super fussy, and today she's being super fussy. I don't know. She's not usually like this. It's weird. I don't like it. Okay. Alright, Divine Feminine. How does he view you? Oh. That's interesting. Okay, King of Cups. So he's, yeah, that emotional bond that we've been talking about lately, and how yesterday he was really in his fifis. Like, today it's like, yeah, he's in his fifis, but he's being more practical about it, which is good. We want the balance, right? That's where that Justice card was coming up. We want the balance. So he's still definitely feeling that emotional pull to you, but he's being more pragmatic, more practical about it. And my question to you is, I know that we want our Divine Masculines to get out of these cycles that they're in, but what cycle are you in? Have you completed your cycle? Because this is telling me here that something needs to give on your end, okay, in order for it to give on his. And he's looking to you to lead that, right? Unfortunately. You know, take up the reins. You are the leader. So what loose ends do you need to wrap up in your life? What karmic cycles need to end in your life? Are you in a karmic relationship? Are you at a job that you hate? You know, think about those things. Let's get one more here for the Divine Feminine. Gosh, they are talking today. My goodness. Oh, yeah. Okay. So, yeah. 5 of Cups. Right? What do you need to let go of? What do you need to drop to find your happiness? Because, you know, his 3D self may see this too, but his 5D self sees that you feel stuck in some way. Right? So what do you need to give up? What do you need to release? What emotional baggage, specifically here, emotional baggage, do you need to release? Inner childhood stuff, inner child wounds? Possibly, usually, right? Interesting. All right, let's go ahead and get a message from our Divine Masculines for the Divine Feminine today. Clear. Man, she is losing her crap. I don't know what's happening, man. It's like, she's fine. Just fed her. Fresh diaper. She's good. I don't know what's happening. Like I said, she's usually not like this. It's so weird. I'm talking about you. Yes, ma'am. Change tracks. Okay. So if you've been on this, maybe on this road for a while, and you know you've been feeling the ups and downs, maybe you've been feeling frustrated lately, you need to work on that. Raise the vibration. Don't go back into your head. Don't go back into the ego again. You know, I know it's so easy to feel like self-righteous, you know, because we've done all this work so far. It's really easy to do that. Don't do that. That'll bring you right back to where you started. Again, what do you need to do to get out of the rut you're in? Think about the Little Mermaid. What does she sacrifice? Now, I'm not asking you to kill yourself. Please, God, please don't do that, right? That wasn't the point. It was more symbolic, right? She was surrendering. She surrendered. And she went home. She didn't really die. Not really. She just returned to the sea, right? So what loose ends do you need to wrap up, to tie up? What things do you need to change in your life here? That it's mirrored. right? By your DM, right? Stay in your happiness. Do what you love. Find what you love. Find your mission. Keep that vibration high. That's very, very important. Okay? And I feel like some of you may have received a wake-up call, or you're going to receive a wake-up call. Maybe today is a wake-up call, you know? So keep your eyes open to the signs. Keep your eyes open to the tower moments, because you're going to still get them. Hopefully they won't be as harsh as before, but you're still going to get wake-up calls. Okay, this journey, yeah, we're just in the middle of it at this point. I'm just at the beginning. I don't know about you guys. Okay. All right, let's do some advice from the universe for our divine feminines today. Clear. Yeah, I know, baby. All right, let's get a couple of these. Okay, be confident in who you are. You know who you are. Lead. That's what you're supposed to do, right? Stay confident in yourself, but don't fall into ego. Don't fall into the ego trap. But stay confident within yourself. Okay? Because you know who you are. You know what your mission is. You know what your ultimate purpose is. And if you haven't found your mission yet, you will. Just ask your spirit guides to help you. That's what I did. Oh, okay. Again, love is the highest vibration. Stay in love. Stay in joy. If you're feeling frustrated because your DM is not coming to you, don't fall into that. Send him love. If you're frustrated, he's frustrated, right? If you're sending him love, he's feeling it. Don't be afraid that you're going to lose everything. You're not, right? If you're in a karmic situation, if you're in a karmic relationship, don't be afraid to end that cycle. Remember, you all are in agreement as to what's supposed to happen here. And maybe it's, maybe you're holding that karmic partner back from finding, a better situation. Okay? Just as you feel like he or she is holding you back. But in reality, you're holding yourself back, right? So don't be afraid to let go. Step out of your comfort zone. Step out of your comfort zone, all right? That's definitely something this journey has taught me here so far, because, I never would have done this. I don't know the first thing about YouTube. Like, I watch it. That's pretty much it. So, like, when I started doing this, I was like, this is so outside of my comfort zone. Yeah. That's legit. All right, guys. Well, I sincerely hope this has resonated. Again, I'm so sorry for all the interruptions. Maybe it's the new moon coming. I don't know. There's a lot of weird energies going on around me right now. I don't know about you guys, but if this has resonated, please like, share, subscribe. Again, please comment. Let me know if you guys are getting any messages or anything that you feel like the collective should know, or if you're getting any dreams. I know some of you have shared your dreams with me, and I really appreciate that. Yeah, if this resonated a different way, or if you saw something different in the cards, please let me know. I really want to know. All right, guys. Well, I really hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks, guys, so much. Bye-bye.